Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2021 Smith Story Wines Rosé. It's from the McDowell Valley in Mendocino County. It's 13% alcohol by volume, and it's a blend of Grenache, Syrah, and Barbera, which makes me excited because I love all of those grapes. Oh yeah, they're also going to be the guests for this week's Pink Society chat, so all you need to do is go to Twitter at 8 p.m. Central, search hashtag Pink Society, and respond with the same hashtag, and now you're part of the party. Anyway, let's take a look at this wine. From a color standpoint, I'm going to give you a medium pink, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, on the nose. All right, so I got hit with 3 clusters at the exact same time. I'm getting a red cherry, I'm getting a lime, and I'm getting a watermelon. There's a touch of a cranberry. There's a hint of like a floral note. It's kind of reminds me of rose water. Oh yeah. Intensity on the nose is medium and alcohol smells low. Anyway, how does it taste? Medium body, medium plus acid. So I'm thinking about how to describe this wine, and the 2 words that come to mind are creamy and lush. It has a pronounced palate intensity. I mean, the fruit hits you hard, but it's this just ultra ripe fruit note. And then on top of that, the wine itself is just silky smooth. It just really comes together like that. And it has a smooth creaminess. It's kind of like licking silk. And that florality that I was getting, it's not as intense as the primary, but it's something that carries over, and as the primary elements are kind of moving around, it's like this base layer that's just constantly there from the approach all the way through the finish. And in the finish, it's actually one of the last things I get. It holds on, but it's not bitter, it's not astringent, there's no issues with it. It's just a floral finishing note. And on top of that, it has a medium plus finish. It's like 41, 42 seconds. I wasn't exactly looking at the time on my camera here, but it's close enough that I'm going to get ahead and just round up a little bit and give it to you. And finally, it's a dry wine with a medium alcohol presence on the palate. But how does it rate? Let's get to the blick. From a balance standpoint, full point. Length, medium plus finish, so 0.75. Intensity, medium on the nose, but pronounced on the palate, so I'm going to go ahead and give you 0.75 here. And in terms of complexity, I'm getting some fruit clusters. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit of that raspberry, I'm getting some cherry, I'm getting some lime, I'm getting that melon, I'm getting that florality. So from a primary standpoint, you're pretty well developed. In terms of secondary, I'm not really getting much secondary out of this wine. So on that note, I'm going to give you half a point. Once you add everything up, you're a very good wine. And here's the deal. A while back, I want to say it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I reviewed the Smith Story Riesling. I actually fell so in love with that wine that I ended up, over the course of time that was at my local grocery store, buying at least a case's worth of it because I just enjoyed drinking it. I enjoyed drinking it with meals. I enjoyed drinking it as like a glass or 2 after work to relax. It was just a great acidic wine. It was a very good wine, and this kind of follows that same pattern of this just really well done consistency and quality of a wine in a bottle. But on a more sad note, H-E-B stopped selling those wines a while back, and makes me a bit sad. Broke my heart. And since then, I've been having to bounce around to Rieslings trying to find something that is just as good, and it's been difficult. It's been very difficult. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's review, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2021 Smith Story Rosé from Mendocino County? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another review from Wine on the Dime.